What you see here is the soldiers of the AI, or I should say they're mercenaries, slowly marching towards the battle where we'll find for the fate of Dean. Welcome everyone to another episode of Manor Lords. This is episode 13, and yeah, today we're going to start with a bit of action and then get back to our economy. Let's get to it. It looks like the soldiers of the AI decided to pass through Masham, our own territory, to get to the battleground, which by the way, it's up here. I do not know why, but yeah, we're fighting for this region here, but for some reason we're fighting for it on this area, which seems a bit unfair given that it's the AI's area, but anyway. And for those who didn't tune in on the previous episode, this is where we closed the previous episode. Basically, we got challenged from the AI for our region here, Dean, and now we're just fighting for it. I hope that this battle will be fairly straightforward, but yeah, we'll see. What I've done so far, I basically hired two sets of mercenaries. Ones are coming from here and the other ones are coming from here. The idea is I thought that because we're fighting for Dean, the battle would be here, or worst case maybe here. So this was a perfect scenario, but now they have to do all of this. If we need reinforcements, we can always get our own personal soldiers from Castleton anyway. In the meantime, I'm going to come back here to Castleton and check how we're doing with the progress against the next level. Remember what I said last time? I wanted to get to the next level as soon as possible. I wasn't sure though whether you get these icons after you upgrade or after you press the upgrade button. I guess we'll find out now after this is done. While we wait for that, I just want to check whether we set all of this to upgrade. It looks like it, which is good. Then we're just going to go around and just see how we're doing in terms of our fields. I believe these are still being upgraded, mainly because we're still trying to get more and more people, because the idea here is we want to have a few people always in under construction or under the construction job. The other thing we did last time, we basically set up the butcher, and we set up here that every time we have above 40 sheep to essentially slaughter them and get some mutton. I might lower this just slightly to 30, just so we can get a bit more. I don't know if we already started getting some. Yeah, we actually have 11, which is good. Once the month changes, we can also get some more mercenaries. I did get a notification that Hallstein is running out of food. Now, I did notice that offline, that I was a bit silly. I should have set some people in the forager earlier before these run out. So we might struggle for the first winter. So what I've done is I set it so they buy some food from locally from they buy some food from Castleton. Now I don't know if there is anything else we can buy. We have some small game, but that's not a lot to support us, I think. And yeah, the hunting is running out as well. So yeah, we might struggle on the first winter. But while we're here, let's also build our church. So this is a great spot for it. Maybe let's make it a bit more central. The other thing I want to build as soon as possible is my manor, but I don't know if I have enough stone for that. Oh, it looks like I do. Okay, great. So for the manor, I'll probably build it somewhere here, just kind of outside the city, and I can have like a little castle. I won't do what I did with the other ones where I just circle around the whole city. So let's put it here. And for now, we'll just build a simple manor. Let them work on this. Here I'll probably expand a bit more, or if I think of another industry that we need. At some point I also want to consider extracting some of the rich stone that we have here. So actually we can do that now. Let's set up a quarry, because this is a rich one, so we can actually set a proper quarry. And let's draw a road that kind of follows through the mountains and joins here. And we can even like have another one here, and then they come down into the town. Back to battle, we can also see that our soldiers are already here. Guessing the enemy will come from this side. So what I will do, oh, it says that the battle begins apparently. Oh, they're already here, I see, okay. These are only archers, so I think the only hope we have is if we charge towards them and just completely annihilate them. I don't know if that will work. We might need to be quick and get some more mercenaries as soon as the month changes. It's a bit risky because our other units won't be there on time. We can even put them to push forward, I think. Okay, royal tax increase. There we go. It has changed. Now we have new Yeah, now we have new mercenaries. We could try and get these two. So they're only left with one set. And just get everyone to come here. The battle might be over before they need to come, but let's see. So they're probably already starting to aim at us. There we go. So hopefully we should have the advantage because it's archers versus melee. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we have the advantage. It's pushing forward. You can watch the battle like this. Okay. One of them has been already been broken. And this one has been broken too. There we go, and that's the victory. As I said in the previous videos, when you're fighting the AI at the moment, it's not incredibly challenging, especially if you take their mercenaries. So if you really want to get the most out of this game in terms of fighting and battle, I will highly suggest that you play with the off-map AI or the Baron. I don't know if they're still calling it the Baron, but yeah. At least we can now get back to our economy. What I will do, I would like to focus a bit more on Hallstein and make sure that we survive the winter. We can see the main issue is our food. We still haven't got the food imported from across, which is a bit of an issue. If we don't manage to get them, we might get some deaths, unfortunately, because of hunger. Because yeah, it's mainly because I forgot to put here some more. Exposed stocks are getting soaked. Okay, that's fine. That's because we have too much to work with. In the meantime, we can also start upgrading our houses. So these will all be farms. And these will likely be animal pens. I don't know why it says that the storehouse is... Maybe the storehouse is getting full? Oh, it is getting full. Okay, we need to upgrade it ASAP. Okay. I might need to push the hunting a bit lower. Although it's not great because they will struggle, but I might need to push it just so we can survive the winter. Unless we manage to get the beetroots, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, we're just waiting for this to upgrade the storehouse. We can also upgrade some of our hinging posts so we can get ourselves some more animals. And once this upgrades, we'll also assign more people to the large storehouse. Okay, this has been upgraded. Let's assign one extra person here so we can have some more market set up here so we can provide for the population. Yeah, it's a bit debatable whether we'll make it without any deaths. We're almost towards the end of December already, which is good. But let's see. The stables have also been upgraded. I don't want to spend any more money because I want to keep it strictly for the to buy the beetroots, and I think we might have got some. Yeah, we got 5 already, which is great. Ideally, I do want to get the horse, but that will make it harder. Here, I want to put a big house that has a big backyard. That would be where the orchards are. Or we maybe not necessarily need orchards, thinking about it. We can just have only farms. We don't need to go super crazy with this region. So we can have... Doesn't like it though for some reason. Let's try that again. Okay, now it's fine. So let's put 2 more. And then here we're just going to extend the line a bit. So let's bring it along here and let's have another road come through just so we can have some space so we can have bigger backyards. Bring it here and then oops, and then join it here. Don't want to expand anymore just yet, mainly because we don't have a lot of food. I don't really want to be feeding more people. I also set this as high priority because I want to start getting stone as soon as possible. And I'll also set up the other stone industries. So the stone industries we need for this one is the dress stone or the stone mason station. And we also need the one that turns it into mortar, the lime kiln. But actually that needs stone. Yeah, not enough good, so we'll need to get some stone first for that. And do we have any clay? We have some clay here actually, so we could set up a mine as well. Get this clay while we're around. Okay, so this is slowly growing. Again, we're not going to expand crazy on this village, but we want to have at least some houses too. Let's now look at Masham. I just want to check that they are done with everything. So if I go to tab, I can see that most of them are done. These need a bit more planting. I'm just wondering. Oh, we have this issue that I showed last time where you cannot click because now the manor takes all of the takes the space. I hope that this gets sorted at some point. The way to go with it is we can try and click here. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't work, so we just need to trust that we have people. Oh yeah, we can see we have 8 people, so we can never take them out, which is okay, I guess. Now, we do have a lot of wheat grain, so we have to assign 3 people here, and I can take out of this farm. And then they will process this and they'll make it into the bakery. I'll also assign a couple people here to start working on the clay, just so we can get rid of it. And once this clay gets out, we can expand a bit more on the farming. We also want to expand on this area as well. I just want to double check where the good farm area is. Now, barley is good here. Flax is good here. It's also good here. Is barley good here? Yeah, barley is actually really good here. So maybe we can consider expanding along this hill. We can build the farm here. Oops. Don't know why it's keep telling me that it's cold. Build the farm here, or the farmhouse here, and then we can expand along these fields. Because I'm guessing, yeah, Emer is pretty good in most places. Probably the only area of the map that is not as good, but it's okay. Yeah, so what we can do is we can have like something like this, which will be full of fields. So let's draw the lines. And where does it end? Okay, it kind of ends there actually. So let's put up here, which is the hill, barley, and we can actually come. Probably close it here. We can go with their contours as well, and we can come down here. Then let's have a look. So what we want to do is we can pass through the forest, although the forest will go, and the first fields will be across here. So we can draw a line across the hill and just join it along here. So you go up the hill and join it along here, and this is where the first 3 fields will likely be. So we can set them up now. And remember, I always like to work in multiples of 3, because then it helps me rotate the fields a lot easier. Let's try that again now that we have the line. So we come along here, and we come here. Great. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. We try and start from the other side. Sometimes that helps. Okay, so I think it's because we have the King's Road. And it seems like it cannot build on the King's Road, so we can just draw a line that joins it here. Okay. And then we probably need to do the same along here. Here. So let's try to draw along on this road. So 0.8. So these are actually quite small fields. So I might delete this. And yeah, I want them slightly bigger. .9, a bit bigger. So let's go along here and draw this one. Yeah, 1.3, that's a bit better. And the other one, we can just delete this one and use the whole of the area for it. Okay, one more again. And the other thing we want to do is we want to build, obviously, our farmhouse. The farmhouse can be here in the fields, or maybe, let me just check. Barley is not as good here. Emmer is okay here. And flax is, so nothing is good here. So basically we can just build it along here, and it kind of makes sense because it's next to everything. Can even build them a granary next to them. So let them build this at some point. We should start getting some bread coming in. Yeah, let me just check. We have the wheat grain, which is flour, and then it should start being processed into bread slowly. Let's have a look at how Castleton is doing. Now, we have met the level 2. We just literally need 3 more level 3, and then we will become a large town. I did say that I only wanted to upgrade these ones. So I wonder whether I upgrade these ones, but the problem is we don't have anyone living in here yet. Or whether I go down and upgrade a few of these. I think because it's simpler, I might do that. So I will upgrade just the first 3 of here. And I think that will do it. And we're actually on 88% approval, which is great. I don't know if we can reach 100. I think it's a bit of a stretch. But yeah, because we need more grains and we need animal produce and so on. The manor has been built here, which is great. That sorts out a bit of our issue that we have, where we are not able to assemble a retinue. And I don't know if we are able to set up a garrison tower. Probably not, because we don't have the... Yeah, we don't have the stone yet, at least. So what we will do is... This has been built, so let's assign 2 people here. And now that we are almost out of the winter, we can expand a bit more. Let's build some houses here. Let's get 5 to match across. And the other area I want to expand is probably here. Just not sure exactly how I will do it, because it's kind of breaking my nice, what do you call it? My nice squareness. So maybe I will come along here and join here. Okay. And what we'll do, we'll bring this along here and then join here, and then we can bring this and this, and that's probably the only road we have which is not square. We're looking, but not as much. And I'm going to split this into 2, so I will have some houses here that are facing this way, and I will draw a line between this. I don't know if that's enough space, but I hope it is. Okay, so actually I'll do one big house just for change, and then yeah, we just need to let them build, because we're running out of... can we fit one more here? Probably we can eventually, but not now. And now that the winter is almost over, let's increase the hunting a bit. I don't want it to be so low, because otherwise they won't never replenish themselves. Also get someone in the stonemason station, but first we need to get ourselves some more people. Hey, look at the castle. It's almost finished, at least half of it. So we can continue expanding. Let's come here, and again as a reminder to expand, you just click on a structure that you already built, for example this wall, and you say up, and it's increased, and then it shows you the cost. Then here if I go up, it shows me the cost again, 52 out of 70, and maybe we can push it a bit more. I don't think we'll be able to push this one. Oh, maybe we can, yeah. And what about here? No, that's too much. Oh, we already are above limit, so let's take this down. Maybe this one? This is a small piece of wall. No, okay. So we just need to commit to this one for now, until we get some more dress stone. I might put some more export on dress stone. I just want to check dress stone. Oh yeah, we're importing up until we have 200. Okay, I see. So we'll let them continue with that. Let's go back to here. The other thing I want to build in this area, I want to build some reforesters, because if you remember, we covered this in the very beginning. When you have this controls the degree of your environment, and woodland has to do with forest. And with forest you get better pigs yield, and you also get better wild animals. Adds a chance for wild animals to produce 2 offsprings. And you also get tannery yield increase proportional to the woodland environment. Okay, that's not as relevant for us. Pollination we don't really need it, because we'll actually not do much of that. But this one will be really good, especially for the hunting. So what I will do is I will build a forester's hut. And I'll put one here, and we can have them scattered about. So we can have one coming along here, and we can have another one here. Not enough goods. Okay, yeah, we need to... Do we not have enough people working here? Okay, I think I know why. It's because we need some more animals. So let's get ourselves another animal and let's assign a dedicated animal to this. We got another family, so we can build this. So not build, we can assign one here. And next to it, we can slowly start building these guys. Let's go here and let's build the lime kiln. Is that how you pronounce it? Lime kiln, okay. Where can we put it? Oh, again, we don't have enough goods. We're missing... I don't know what we're missing because it looks like... Oh, we're missing one stone apparently. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. So now we have enough. Let's build it. It's fine here. We're now in March. What I want to check is I want to check that the people in Masham will go and start continue with the fields, which is great. And the other thing I want to see is how we're progressing here. Actually, everything is built, which is great. I'm not going to bother with an animal for now, but we do need some more people to be able to support this. Now, there is some underground water here, so that gives me an idea of actually building a little town here, which I think would be nice, like a small farming village. So we can do that. There is a slot for a well here, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, fertility kind of breaks down here. So we can come along here, and we can build ourselves the well. Can build it along this way, and let's draw another line. This would be kind of like the town center, if you like. And I can even consider putting them a market, although this market is fairly big. Yeah, it already has 17 extra, so it won't run out anytime soon. Let's do a couple of houses along here. It'll be a bit difficult to see, but let's put 5 here and then like this. And let's have maybe some houses come along this way. And can I have double ones? That's 6. Yeah, why not? Let's have 2 big ones. And we can have another 2 on the other side. Okay, and that will help us grow a bit more, so we can support the extra families we need for the farms. And again, if I do 3, then that gives me 6 families. Okay. We can already assign a few people, and for this year I'm just going to set it to be barley, this one, and then this one can be, sorry, actually, yeah, this one will be barley, next year it can be fallow, and then it can be wheat, and then this one can be, actually, sorry, let's do this one barley, and then next year it can be wheat and then fallow, and then on this side, fallow this year, next year barley again, I guess, and then flax or whatever. And let's have this as high priority, let's have this as medium, and this as, yeah, let's have this as very high, this as high, and this as medium. And let's also for once assign the work area as well. We'll make it here, and on this side we'll make it on this side. I don't know if that matters that much, but it will just stop them venturing too far away to try and farm. So let's make the work area this side. And unfortunately I cannot control this area because I cannot click the farm anymore. Now that bug is a bit finicky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So maybe when we load before the next episode, it will be fixed. So who knows. So let's add some more gates. Let's come here and do this. And we can, I guess, close it off along here. Bring it up to here is fine. I think that will be it. It looks a bit strange though, so let's move it a bit here. Okay, fine. We'll need to live with this, and that can come up here. Okay, that works. Let's commit to that, and that will be the end of the wall for Masham. It's not looking the best, but our best castle is on the other side anyway. Back to Castleton. I just want to check what we're missing. We're actually only missing one final upgrade. And I thought I upgraded this one as well, but I must be wrong. Yeah, so let's upgrade this one as well. And that should get us to the final level, if we do this as very highest. And it's great to see that we're slowly getting like a big surplus of builders. Where does it say all of the population? Oh, there you go, 333 population, wow. I also spoke about eventually taking over this region, so what we can do is we can now Claim it. Let me just double check though what sort of mercenaries we have. Mantlach and Castleton. So let's get these two mercenaries. Actually, how far are we in the month? We're about halfway, so it's okay. Let's get these two mercenaries. Let's get one of them actually. They can bring more. So get one set of mercenaries and the rest we'll just assemble ourselves. Now that we built them some really shiny armor. And come here. Claim with influence, yes. And we'll just try and get it. Fight is happening there. Okay, let's bring... These guys will be group 3. And they can be, I don't know, they can be in the forest. And then these guys can be group 1. And they can be front line. Actually, this can be group 2. And they can be in the forest as well. The moment we're losing... Oh, they're... Wait, because their soldiers are already there, but we need to take the battle to the field. They're chasing us. Now we're winning, and now we can actually turn back, I think. There we go. That was fairly straightforward, and we at the same time we also upgraded to a large town. I don't know if there is more than that. Yeah, current status level large town. Each settlement level reach unlocks a new. Yeah, there we go. There's no bigger settlement. Great. And our town looks lovely. We have 90% approval. It's probably because some of them don't have all of their... Yeah, this one all the way here doesn't have some of their demands. As they come back in, let's highlight them and send them back to work. We can even put someone to work on this one. And in terms of the map, we only have one region that we need to take over from the AI, and that will win us the game. And to be honest, we're slowly coming towards the end of the series, I think. I'll probably record either 1 or 2 more episodes, because mainly we don't really have much more to do. I mean, we reached the largest settlement. We can just continue settling in regions, but I think that will get pretty boring for you guys. I would much rather take a bit of a break and think through what I want to do. I will either wait for the other upgrade, or I can even consider doing like a challenging series. But yeah, you can let me know in the comments if you want me to do something specific. Before we close this episode, there's a couple more things I want to do. Let's go through each region to just double check. Here we started working on these. Now the fields here are still being farmed from the looks of it. I don't know why they're using... Oh, they came all the way from the other farm to work on it. Oh, that's annoying. Basically what is happening is, because I cannot click on this farmhouse, I cannot change its work area, and they prioritize these fields over these ones because they have higher priority. So I guess the only thing I could do is I could make it very low and very low. That's the or lowest, I guess. That's the biggest chance I have. And then maybe we'll get the people to come to work on this. So we see the people here, they're coming and start putting seeds. Soon they're going to do that for this one as well. Okay, and this village has grown again. Unfortunately, again, we're really struggling with food. We have 0 food at the moment. But hopefully we'll start gathering berries. Now I will put as many people as possible here. And yeah, they're very far. That's the only issue. But the more we have, the better. I will also get them some pigs here so they can get some more food. Okay. Here we can get pigs, 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 and pigs. And pigs again. We're really struggling though with food. Let's assign one person in the forester hut. And I don't know where we can put it. We can put them to work across the entire area here. I thought I built a second forester hut. Oh yeah, we didn't have the materials for it. Let's have them hunt a bit, and let's put the hunting area to be all of this. Hopefully that will give them some more food. Don't really want to spend more money on this, but we're kind of desperate, to be honest. This one has pigs, this one has chickens. We're not getting any eggs at the moment. So let's put one here and one here. and that's all of our money. It's a bit unfortunate. I don't know why we're struggling so much to get food. We should be getting loads because we have a lot of berries here, but I get it, it's quite far. So that might take some time. Now, to start earning some more money here, I also want to start selling some of our dress stones. So let's export, and we can also export... you need to have a major trade for this. I didn't realize that. Okay. Can export mortar though. Though we're not making any mortar at the moment, but we could export it once we start making it. In terms of fuel, we have plenty, so that's not an issue. Yeah, we're balancing between having and not having food, which is not great. Yeah, it's really struggling. We should have more berries coming in, but yeah, unfortunately, it's just, I think because they're so far, it takes ages for them. They have to walk all the way. Yeah, see how much of their time is spent on transportation, 50% of the time. Okay, we can attempt to build ourselves a castle here. A small one, nothing too big, but we can make it like a square castle, given that this is more like a square town. Like this, and that will take... Yeah, for now I'm not going to put gates, because I know the gates cost a lot. And how much would it cost if I were to upgrade this wall? Oof, that's a lot of stone. Okay, but we will have it at some point, because this region produces its own stone. And we can have 2 outer towers. Have one here and one here, and then we can close the gate along here. Great. And maybe we can even consider having outer towers on the inside. So we can have... actually, no, maybe we can put one here. I think we might have overdone it. Yeah, we need more logs. Okay, so let's close this, and then at some point when we get the logs, we can do that. And I think this is where we'll drive a close to this episode. Again, we've done quite a lot in this one, but it is true that we're slowly coming to the end of things to do on this series. We've played for this for a while now. I'll probably record a few more episodes, maybe 1 or 2, just to drive it completely to a close of the series. I don't want to just cut it off. I do want to win the scenario after all. And as a reminder, to win domination, you just need to completely eliminate all of your opponents. There is only one opponent left for us, well, one region left for us, and maybe we can consider doing this either on the next episode or then on the following one. I will think of that online and let you know. So thank you again for all of the interest on the series. I hope you're still enjoying it as much as I am, and if you would like to be notified for any new episodes, either for this series or any of the other series, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.